Okay, are we live? Awesome. I think we're live. I need to turn down the volume. Not on there. Wait. Oh no, I have it down. I just need to turn down my main. Okay. Oh shoot. Oh no, wait. Actually, I need to stop. Or rename the stream. I didn't think about that. Because we are not. Oops, we are not in the right stream. Oops. How do I fix that? Okay, we go over. Oh yeah. Alright. I messed up already. The name of the stream was wrong. Okay. I forgot about that. Awesome. Okay. What I'm going to be doing today is just looking around in my mod and seeing what I should update and mess around with. Mainly easy stuff today because I don't feel like delving into anything terribly complicated. We can fix the start date actually. That'd be easy start. I think we can do. Get to our Visual Studio. It should be, if I remember correctly. Start date. I think that would be in common. I may not have it in my mod yet, so what we'll have to do is pull it up in the base game files. We're changing the start date of the mod. That way it doesn't go it doesn't give me the end game screen right away. Because it thinks I've already passed the end date. So I need to change the start date and the end date. Okay. Which I think should be, I think it's in common. Game rules. I think it's in here. So let's pull up our mod. Pull that up on the other stream just in case. Okay, I went to my mod. My mod is Fires of the Emblem. We are going to go into common and we're going to make a new thing called game rules. Yeah, a new folder named game rules. Shoot. Okay. I'm getting used to the. Yeah. Game. I don't need to do it capitalized. Game. Nope. I'll find it. Oh, there. Rules. Then we'll throw in this game rules. We'll keep the name the same because we want it to overwrite the files in the base game. So because it's the same name, it'll overwrite it and our changes will take effect. We want to change, let's look up end, maybe end date, no. And we do a what date? Not in game rule. Guess I'm wrong. Where would that be? Defines? Okay, I thought I knew where it was. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Maybe it doesn't defines. Let me look it up real quick and here. I'll go ahead and make it define. Okay. Now that we got defines, let's throw in a copy of the defines here. Go back into Visual Studio. You can use, you don't have to use Visual Studio. It's what I use because it organizes it pretty well for me. You can just use folder and notepad if you wanted to. We're looking at defines. This is Lua fuzz. Okay, here. End date. Start date. So our start date and end date for this mod is very different. If we look into our scenarios, where is that? Oh, it's bookmarks. And we look in Gathering Storm. The start date is this. We'll copy that. Then we'll go to, where was I? Back to defines. Where's the defines? Just closed out defines. Okay. We'll change this date to this. Oh, this is the start date, so I need to replace that date. And the end date, let's look at the Fire Emblem timeline. We want to look at, where is it? Oh, Arcane. Okay. So the time our mod takes place is approximately this time. Start of the Awakening's after. End of Awakening is right at the end of 2611. So we can have the end date around that time, maybe a little bit later. So let's think maybe do 2614. If that's too much, I'll change it later, but we can use that as an end date. Now that that's done, we can close out of our game and come back into it, see if that works. Stop, please. Click play. Loading. The loading tips are doing a little bit, they're kind of finicky right now. I don't know what's happening because there's some quotes that are not right. I don't know what's causing that. Stop fleet detected. Twitch chat. What was that? Huh? Because if I look in my loading tips, actually, I'll look at them later. I want to see if the let's not get sidetracked. I want to see if the defines worked. So we're starting. If it didn't work, then it should say, "Oh, the game is over," and if you want to continue or not. Look, popped right in. So the end date is fixed now. I want to look at the loading screen. That should be in localization, loading tips. See, we have these loading tips, and we have the quotes behind them. We only have 3 right now. We can make more. But for some reason, there's some loading tips that are being added in the loading screens that have different quotes and different people who are quoting them that are not in the mod. So I'm kind of having a problem with that. We can try to fix that today. We can also try to do some technology. I do want to mess with the technology a bit. I did add a file or add a picture last time, I think. I think I did it on stream. I may have done it after the stream. But I was messing with it. So we can change these background images and mess with them a bit. But I also want to try to add some technology and maybe add a new tab. A new tab might be kind of hard because I haven't done it in a while. I tried to do it for my last mod and it didn't work out too well. But we may try it with this mod. But first, I guess we can add some technology. We may start with the infantry tree. It's been a while since I've done technology, so please bear with me. Let's get rid of everything. Close all our tabs. We're going to be messing with technology. So I think it should be in common. I don't think we have a folder for that yet. So we're going to go into our Hearts of Iron, common. We're going to look for technology, I'm pretty sure. Technologies. Okay. So yeah, here's the air doctrines, air techs, armor, artillery, industry, infantry. Cool, cool. So we're going to do a common. We're going to add a new folder. We're going to call it technologies. Think I spelled it right? Yeah. So in our technologies, we're going to take the infantry, copy, paste. Awesome, awesome. See, now we have everything. We don't need to open it up in file. We can open it up here in our Visual Studios. There's technologies. At the bottom, entry. So it has the dates in here. Our dates are different for our mod, so we're probably going to have to change this. As you can see, the dates are displayed at the top. Boop, 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 boop. Okay. Now, the technology file, it is not just here in this folder. This is everything within it. However, there is a GUI file as well. The GUI file, or the GUIs, or whatever you call them, they will be in interface. We'll go to interface. I'm going to go to interface in here. See, I only have a couple interface files. Hearts of Iron has a ton of interface files, and basically interface is everything that has to do with GUIs and the GFXs for like pictures and stuff on your screen, with the buttons you need to click and all that nonsense and all the text stuff. But we want, what would I be looking for? So I'm looking for a technology. Okay, there's tank designer and stuff. I may want to be looking in infantry. Infantry? Maybe? No? Or is it land? No? Oh, it's just technology file. The technologies. That's a GFX file though, I want a GUI. Let's go separate it by the type. I think that I'm doing this right. I could be wrong. I could be, it's been a while since I've done technology, so I could be doing this wrong. Country intelligence. I think it's like country technology view and tree. Okay. We'll copy both of these files. We'll throw them in interface. Take a look at them. So we're looking in interface. We just downloaded 2 new things. Okay. So let's look up infantry. Okay, so now we have the infantry folder tab. And these are all the different tabs with displayed up here. So we're going to scroll down because it should be underneath. Right down here, maybe. Victory item. Okay. For now, I don't know if we need all this right now. I know if we mess with the tech tree a bit more, we're going to have to get into the GUI. But I think we might just be able to add a simple item for now. We'll go to our text. Keep open. Now, what we may want to do is add a new infantry weapon or a different variant of the equipment. So what we can do is, at the very start, we have infantry weapons. Infantry weapons is this equipment, this technology right here. It'll give you the basic infantry weapon. Weapons 2, or weapons 1 is what we want to kind of look at, which is underneath it, weapons 1. We're going to take a copy of this file. Okay. And we're just going to throw it right underneath. Now, we're going to need another path. We're going to cut this out for now. Actually, can I comment this out? That's something I could do here. Toggle lines comment. Well, I can just comment it out manually. I'm going to throw it up here. I need a path. So paths, you go from the origin technology. So we're doing it from this basic equipment, and this basic equipment has a path to this weapons 1. So there's a path going from this to that. We want something to go from this to a new file. We'll put it right underneath weapons 1. So we're going to call our equipment... oh shoot. I'm not supposed to put this here. We want a new path here. Copy. And our technology, let's say it's infantry weapons. Let's do swords 1 or something. That's the name of our thing. I'm going to copy it and put it into our definition name. So now our thing is called weapons 1. Or infantry weapons swords 1. We want our position. So the Y is the 1936. So it should be right under 1936. You see? Weapons 1 is right under 1936. But we want to make it go down a bit. I think we can mess with the X to do that. So let's try doing 5. See what that does, in case it does change. And we're going to have to refresh our technology. Can I reload? Do I have a reload technology? I probably don't. Technologies. Oh, is it not typing? Why is it not? For some reason my computer is not wanting me to type. That's odd. What? Okay, something's going on. Sorry about that. Okay, is it now? Reload. I got a new keyboard, so I'm still kind of messing with it. Technologies. Okay, it doesn't like that. Fail to reload. Reload tech. Let me look up the command, sorry. Parts of iron for console commands. I think I should have them all written down, huh? Technology. Okay. I think I found it. So if I do reload technologies. Oh, okay, it's lagging a bit. Okay, it's reloaded. Let me reset up my stuff. Okay. Awesome. Now, you'll see that we have a new technology. Now it's down there quite a bit, so we want to bring it back up. We want to bring it up, so let's try 1 instead of 5. See what that does. Now it hasn't changed yet. We're going to close out. Do our reload technologies again. Let it load. Go back to research technologies. Okay, it's right underneath it, but it's a bit too close to comfort. For comfort for that one. So let's do 2x. Save. We'll do our reload technologies. Okay, that looks nice. So now you see that it requires technology basic equipment. The localization is still weapons 1. And all the localization for it is the same as this one. But we want to change that. So right now it's telling us it'll enable equipment, infantry equipment 1. So now we have to make a new equipment type. Where do we find equipment? Good question. Don't quite remember. I think it's in common. Then units, equipment. Okay, I think I'm on the right track. Go common. Do I have units? Don't think I do. So we're gonna add a new folder. I'm gonna make units. Then we're gonna find infantry. Infantry is here. So this is the base infantry equipment. Or yeah, so this is the base file of infantry equipment. This defines all the stats and stuff for it. Infantry equipment 0 is the infantry equipment that is right here. You say, well, isn't that defined 2 times? It is, but this infantry equipment right here defines it as an equipment, but it uses this definition to define it. So it references this old definition and it makes it into equipment. The next equipment has some stat changes. So it references this definition up here, but it changes the stats of the definition and makes it a new equipment. What we want to do is bring infantry in here. So we're going to copy, and then we're going to paste. So now we have that. We're going to go to units, infantry. We're going to make a new reference. So I'm going to copy this, throw it underneath. We're going to call this swords. This will be infantry equipment. I'm just going to do which one is it? Oh, did I? Okay. Sorry, I'm messing with my keyboard again. It's kind of a pain. Okay, there we go. Infantry equipment, swords. Now you see the archetype? The archetype is still based on the definition of infantry equipment. However, this is a but the parent is this infantry equipment. So that means it will replace this. Whenever you're upgrading your weapons in your production tab, and it's the parent, see, you can upgrade it using the next level. And it'll be like, oh, you can upgrade this. It'll say outdated. That's what it's referencing whenever it says parent. So you can say like, this is the next level of this equipment. Now, since these equipment are both from the basic equipment, you could say both of these are upgrades to that equipment. So typically mods, what they'll do if they add two like different variations of like the same equipment that are upgrades, they'll have it mutually exclusive. Because Hearts of Iron kind of doesn't play terribly well with two different types of equipment. It's not bad. I mean, it's not going to make anything mess up or anything. It's just kind of finicky. But we have a new definition for it. We also want to change the year. We're on 2606 or something, right? Okay. Next, we're going to copy that equipment because we just made the definition of the equipment. We need to actually put it into our enable equipment in our technology. I don't know. I need to reference it. I'm not sure if it's going to be able to load it yet. We may have to restart the game. Okay. Yeah. So it's changed. It says infantry weapons swords 1. It doesn't have a picture yet. We don't have a picture for swords 1. We also don't have any localization either. So that'll be what we're working on next. First, let's work on the localization, because that's the easy part. What we're going to do is we're going to go to our folder of localization. We'll go into the English, because that's what I'm putting my mod in. We'll go into localization in here, English. Then we're going to go to like, do they have equipment here? I need to find where they put these. Whip. Equipment English. We'll copy this, throw it over here, and paste it. Awesome, awesome. So now I'm going to go to localization and go to equipment. Now, this is a total conversion mod I'm working on, so I can just copy and paste it right in here and change the files. But if you're making a new mod, you can just copy and paste this and then delete everything in it, change the name of the file so you're not overwriting it, and then just add what you're adding for your definition. But for mine, since I'm changing the whole game, I'm going to go through all of these and change into whatever equipment I'm doing. And I can keep the name the same because it's going to overwrite the previous file. But I think here. Which I'm probably not going to use any of this definitions anyway, because my localization will be, it's in a different, Fire Emblem. We're not going to use light aircrafts or aircraft frames or convoys or battleships or destroyers. We're not going to use those names in the mod. For now, I'm going to leave them in because I don't want it just to be empty names. But here. Okay. Sorry, I got distracted. I need to copy my infantry swords equipment thing, throw it in here. Boop. That's the name of our equipment. We're gonna do here, let me use my other keyboard. I got it right here. I got a Japanese keyboard, and so I've been messing with it, and I've been having fun with it. But I need to get a little serious because it's kind of hard to code on that. Now, why is that blue? Oh, it's because I don't have a 0. Boom. Okay, so this is going to be the name. We're going to want to copy this and throw another one below it, though. And add a description to it. So, yeah. So we can just call this basic swords. These are basic swords. Good against axes. Bad against lances. Okay. Now that we got that, I don't know if we're gonna, let me refresh it and refresh the localization as well. I may have to restart the game for this to take effect. Yeah, I think I will. Okay. Okay. So let me close out the game. Stop. All right. We click play and play. We let Hearts of Iron load. Play. Yeah, see, these are quotes in my game, but it has a different quoter. Error dog. That's kind of confusing. Okay. For a single player game. Release. Okay. Okay. Well, the localization is not working. So let's troubleshoot. The name I have is infantry equipment swords. Okay. I see. Okay. I think I know what's wrong. So these are equipment. That's just renaming the equipment. But this is technology. I think I need to do the technology as a separate localization. That is my hypothesis. So we're going to look for technology in here. Technology. Sharing. Countries. Yeah. What's this one called again? Equipment English. Okay, that's not helpful. Where's the technology? There's research. That might be it. Copy. Paste. We got research now. Look in research. Okay, yeah, I think this is it. So let me do the research. Copy this. Infantry. We'll put in this. Bump, 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 bump. Oops. Bump. Underscore desk. Okay. These will be called. I'm just gonna reuse the same localization I did for the equipment. There we go. Okay. Save. Okay. Now let's go back. Basic swords. These are basic swords. Good against axes, bad against lances. All right. So we renamed, or we did the localization for the tech. Next thing I want to do is try to do the picture. Now the pictures, I think, I could be wrong. Could be very wrong. But I think the pictures are reliant on the equipment. Oh, the picture of the equipment. Okay. If that is true, we're gonna have to go dumpster dive for some pictures. We should go into, sorry, I'm kind of distracted. GFX interface. GFX interface. We're gonna hunt down technologies. And we want to look for infantry weapons. I think it's in here. Infantry weapon. Okay, I don't know which one of these are it. So I'm just gonna copy these. Throw them in here. Paste. Let's look at the first one. We want to open this in PaintNet. Okay, so that's a buff icon. We want an actual weapon icon. PaintNet. Okay, here's a weapon icon. Now this weapon icon, I think, is the first one. No, it's the second one. Okay, it has a little grenade on it. So this was infantry 1. Okay. We're going to take a copy of this, paste it. We're going to rename this. I know how to rename. Oh no. So I've been trying to learn Japanese. It's kind of a thing with me. Is it this one? I think I can. Sorry. But I thought that maybe through exposing myself to it, it might be. Did I make a shortcut to that file? What? So I renamed it Swords 1 DDS. I'm going to go to Paint. And we're going to make this our own. Let me write down the dimensions. Where's my pen? Oh, I guess I don't have it. Here. Let me take a little short break while I go find my pen. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I got my pen, but I'm actually thinking I might try to make a sample model for now instead of looking up one on the web and copying and pasting onto her and changing it. I need to get a little bit better about my habits. So instead, we're going to make a little sword just to represent it for now. Now, I am not a great artist or anything, and I don't know how to use the programs very well. So be patient with me. I don't mind if you judge me, but that would be all right if you did. Look, oh, sword, the sword, something basic. Yeah, look, awesome. Then you have a point. Am I using? That's not working. Can't I do the click? I brush. No? Why is that? Sorry. Is it because it's not selected? Confused. Weird. There. Something real basic. No. Go black. Transparent a bit. Bring the tone, bring it down. Cool. Basic sword. Actually, let me do a little bit more. Let me do a little bit more. Kind of getting into it now. Like that. Yeah. Okay. So that's basic sword. Save. Okay. Did save this in my file. The 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 Hearts of Iron one, right? Yes. Okay. So this is Swords 1 DDS. Sorry, I'm getting a text. Okay. So this is called Infantry 1. Alright. Okay. But even though I made the picture for it, still need to define it. You may be asking, like, what do you mean define it? We made the picture, we can just call it, right? I think you can actually call it, but we need to do something first, which would be interface. We need a GFX file in the interface to define our new picture. So let's go to interface. Do we have technology? Okay, no, I don't think we do. Countries technology. Country tech tree tech. Oh, that's GFX. Well, no, we want GFX. I just don't think it's. It might be this one. We'll copy it just in case. Paste. Technologies? GFX, okay. I think that's the one I'm looking for. We'll copy and paste that in here. Paste. Okay. So now we have GFX. No, we want the other one. Technology GFX. Okay. So now let's look up infantry 1. Okay. See this file here? This is using the infantry1.dds file. And it's calling it infantry weapons medium. I'm going to copy this, go up to the very top just so it's easier for me to find later. Throw this here. I'm going to throw it again here. I'm going to comment this out just so I know what the original looked like. Next thing I'm going to do is just call this VFX infantry weapons want to be sword. Let me do sword. Swords 1. Gotta do swords 1. Yeah. I think that's what I called the file, right? Where are swords? The swords 1. Yep. Okay. That's using this GFX file. Next thing I want to look at is I want to look at the equipment because I want to make sure that this name is okay to use. Infantry. What's over here? We get rid of these localization. I don't need that anymore. Okay. So this is the one we're copying. This is the one we want. They don't use medium in their name. Yeah, I think this is the conundrum I had last time I was trying to do this. Because they have medium in their name. Even though medium is not referenced here. I'm wondering if there's this infantry equipment 1. Oh, this is so confusing. Yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at this. So this is infantry. Let's look at the technology. Just like the regular, yeah, technology. Okay, this is infantry weapons 1. Their name is infantry weapons 1 medium. These are just infantry weapons. So if we infantry weapons swords 1. Oh, that's how we named ours, isn't it? Just copy this. Rename this. See if that does anything for Hearts of Iron. It may not. Reload all of that. Maybe reload GUI actually, because that's what we changed. Bubble the idiot. Hello, nice to see you. We are looking GUI. Not here. Okay. Can I do GUI here? No. Let me look up the console command. Reload. Oh, it's interface. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. We also did make a new thing, a new image, so we probably should restart the game. Yeah, let's restart the game real quick. Okay, let's play. I think some of those quotes might be from the Road to 56 mod. I don't know why they're appearing. I'm not sure, because I don't have it. I shouldn't have it playing alongside this mod. I feel like that would break everything if it was. Actually, I think I might know what it is. Now that I kind of have I have a gleaning. Let me. Okay. Parts of iron, localization, English, state names. What? Okay. So I don't. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna copy that. I'm gonna actually delete that and put that in my mod. That shouldn't be in that place. Sorry. That's not the problem though. Oh, am I out of space or something? What? Oh. Oh, is it? What? Oh, because it's open? Oh, I see. Sorry about that. Wait. Okay. Stop. Oh, don't play. No, cancel. Download now? Oh, is it because it's open and oh, that doesn't make sense. Okay. Uh Here? Yeah, maybe I do need to turn on Japanese. It was fun, but I think I'm gonna things gonna go wrong. Let me change it real quick. Oh shoot. Oh.